All right, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday. I started up and I kind of woke up, like I got my bed head going on here. Ooh, what's going on with my chat there? Hold on. I had to do some arranging of things today, and I'll get into that. What I was doing before stream today. Hope everybody can hear me. Hope everybody's doing good. What am I looking at here? My chat box. Let's clean that up a little bit and move that up. And maybe we'll stretch me out a little bit. Hey. Nope. Right about there. Okay. Good morning, Devin. I think I saw B-Tigs in chat. And 2 other viewers that are watching. Hello. Good morning. So, things I did this morning before we even start. Actually, before I start, this has probably become a thing. This is so goofy. So this morning's coffee, it's probably like green screening here. Hold on, let me turn my green screen effect off. Hold on, give me 1 second. What is that under? Webcam filters in turn off chroma key. There we go. All right, there we go. Now I can see it clearly. So this morning's coffee is thanks to Derby. I'm drinking my coffee out of my merch store. It was I won it in one of her giveaways. So instead of a t-shirt, I asked for a mug, and she was more than happy to give me a mug. So I got my Derby cup. So I'm thinking, oh, love that coffee. I'm thinking as we go forward, if this morning show, what do we call it, the morning stream, continues to be a thing, that we will, I will get more mugs. I'll get more coffee mugs. If my fellow streamers, put out merch. Actually, hold on. This is ADHD in real time here because I'm looking at this chat box and I'm still not happy with it. Give me 1 second. Let me move you guys over just a little bit. There we go. All right. If my fellow streamers actually put out some merchandise, and I will go buy all their coffee mugs. And for as long as I do this morning show or morning stream, and I'll change my cups up every day. So this morning's coffee's on Derby, and it'll probably, and I got that and my mustache cup. My mustache cup is my favorite cup. But I will start changing it up if I can get some more. Start gathering some coffee mugs and coffee brands. If you guys have some coffee, go to my Discord. If you're watching this later on YouTube, it's in my description. Select my Discord, join up. I'm gonna create today at some point. Actually, we'll do it here on stream. Why not? This is what the stream's about, right? So, hold on, let me bring this over. Come here. It's always hard for me to change screens. All right, so go into my Discord. We are going to add in our text channels. We are going to name this Coffee suggestions. And it's not going to be a private channel. It's going to be a text channel. So you guys are more than happy to go there if you have any brands of coffee, anything that you think that I might enjoy, might not enjoy. It's fine if it's a horrible brand of coffee too. If you think it's like the worst coffee in the world, let me know and I will give you my opinion. I'm still irritated about this. I'm still irritated about this chat box. Let's move the chat box up a little bit, only because I know my notifications thing is there too. Right about there. And we're going to drag chat down a little bit. Ben Sim King, hey, thanks for stopping by, bud. Nice to see you. Nice to see you in chat. All right, I think I'll leave that alone. And in my coffee suggestions? Oh, that's Davin. Hi, Davin. Davin, welcome to Discord. Thank you for picking up Discord. That's awesome, buddy. So you are definitely going to be moved to... Where do I do that at? Roles. You're going to be going to my Good Egg group. You get to join the Good Eggs. My Good Egg group is just people that I know from streams, people that I enjoy talking to, people that I know that are not going to be like spamming in Discord and stuff like that, or on the YouTube channel. So you guys will all go into my Good Egg group. So that's my personal group. That's my Good Eggs. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, coffee suggestions. Yeah, so please, yes, suggest them any coffee brands that you want me to try. I will pick them up if I can find them. If not, I will special order them and we'll give it a go on the show and I'll let you know what I think. And I will have some backup coffee ready to go if I hate it, because I still have to have my coffee. All right, so that's enough of that. Also, things I did. So my screen may look a little different today. Some things kind of got just chat box. I'm telling you, this is gonna be the irritating thing of the day. Right there. Okay. All right. I noticed that I was only streaming in 720, and I know that my upload speed is more than enough to handle at least 1080. I don't know about 30. I think we're trying 60. Let me open up my channel here. And I think that this morning I am streaming in 1080p for 60 frames per second. You guys can help me verify that. Let me mute this. Oh, no, mute. So this should oh yeah, there it is. Look at that, 1080 60p. So you guys are gonna have to let me know. So what I saw from my my analytics here for my thing is that even streaming at 1080p, I'm only using about 5% of my CPU, which is great. I'm definitely keeping my frame rates, a no drop frame so far, and I'm only using about I think I saw it maybe like 82, 83 kbs per second. So that's good. The real test is going to be when I'm actually streaming games, because that uses more processing power, more CPU and stuff like that. So my GPU and stuff like that. So we'll have to watch when I'm playing games, especially VR. VR is going to be the huge test for it. We want to see that that this doesn't really, peak anywhere. I don't really want to get over like 70 to 80% of my CPU, because that would be ridiculous. I have an i9 and it should never really ever be up there. And I have a 2080 Ti, so my GPU is more than powerful enough to handle most things and multitask a lot of things. So hopefully this should be good. And we should be able to do a full 1080 60 frames per second, and YouTube seems to be happy with that. So you guys let me know if you guys start seeing Sir Black. Hey, welcome, thanks for joining us, bud. If you guys see any frame drops or you notice any buffering in the stream, let me know, because we could always drop down to 1080 30 if it's that big of a deal. But my internet I have a killer, not that routers make much of a difference, but it at least allows the full connection from my service provider to my computer, because I'm running Cat 8s, I think now. It's ridiculous. See, when I was in the military and doing networking and stuff like that, we were just starting to change cords over to Cat 6 a little bit. And this is nerd talk here, so for those who don't understand what I'm talking about, it's fine. But we'd have what we call cable making parties in the Air Force, and we would sit there, and that's why I know it's it's a uh, that you know, the standard that back then was Cat 5, Cat 5e. And now I'm looking at cables like, oh yeah, you can get Cat 8 cables. You know, those will be great. So I have my beast of a machine. I have a Cat 8. Not that the Cat 8 cable is going to make that much of a difference, because really it's only going to send what it can send. And really you need fiber optics to really make much of a difference in that speed. But it seems to help, honestly. But since I changed over, it did make a difference. I mean, I don't drop when I'm streaming. I don't drop when I'm playing games. My ping seems to be really nice. My router seems to hold up pretty well, so it's pretty cool. So I'm happy with it. So regardless of how much of a difference it actually makes, maybe I overkilled on the course that I chose. But at least the signal from my router straight to my computer, which is a hardwire connection, is good, and it seems to keep the full speeds that I need. So hopefully that's going to make the difference from when I really start doing like VR plus running, OBS and Discord and TeamSpeak and everything in the background. Hopefully these levels won't go up too far and we won't see any drop frames. So we'll see how it's going. Kiduni, which CPU do you recommend? Because I'm in need of a CPU on my PC. AMD Ryzen 7 or 9. I'm not an AMD guy. I'll be the first to admit. I heard the Ryzens are good. I heard there's nothing wrong with going AMD Ryzen. I tend to stay on the Intel side. So I run an Intel i9. I can actually bring up my computer specs, I think. I'm going to be careful about this because I know that I am signed in here. Properties. Yeah. Does this give any of my personal information away? That's the other thing I'm going to work on today, tomorrow, is that I'm going to create a profile on my computer that's just work-based, so none of my personal information, because, none of that stuff needs to be out there. If I don't have to put that out there, I won't put that out there. It looks fine. I don't see anything on there. Okay, so this is my computer specs. So right now I'm running an Intel Core i9 7900X. Runs about 3.3 gigahertz. Obviously, I overclock a little bit. And because I have a Republic of Gamers motherboard that lets me do a lot. I couldn't tell you the version of it right now. I'm too tired to remember all this stuff. It's hard for me in the morning to completely focus, but it's a pretty killer motherboard. Yes, specs are already in the description, but there are some things I'm missing in there, like my motherboard and stuff like that. Things that people really want to know. My RAM. I will take a picture of my computer too at some point, put it on Discord, because this thing is utterly ridiculous. I spent far too much money on it, overspent on parts, just because when I was doing this, I really wanted the best. I was tired. They were like Frankenstein machines, and I couldn't stand just having like a computer that could just barely make it. So I saved up, what was it? It was like $3,500 to like $4,000 I saved up, and then I just blew every dollar of it on my computer. Got the VR, got everything. Like the i9 was like, you guys should, everyone's gonna laugh. The i9 when I bought it was brand new. I think it's a Skylark chip. I think that's what it's called. Forgive me if I'm wrong on that, but it was like $900. It was something outstandingly stupid to spend on, but I wanted the best. I was so tired of having a computer that we were like doing there. Let's do none on there. I was so tired of having something that was really, really slow, and I couldn't play the best games, and everybody was having so much fun, and I wanted to be part of the cool kids, I wanted to have the cool computer and the VR and stuff like that. I wanted to be in VR since I was a very little babby. I was always, what was the movie? This is an old movie. It's called The Lawnmower Man. I watched that movie and my eyes just like bugged out. I'm like, could we do that? Could you go like in a world like that and stuff like that? It was really cool to me. And so I think that kind of like formed my opinion on things that I wanted to get and things I wanted to have as, electronic toys and stuff. And when I finally got, my first VR set was the HTC Vive, and when I put that sucker on, it blew me away. I'm like, oh, I just like not to be mushy, but like I almost wanted to like tear up, because it's like, oh my god, I finally get to go into a virtual world, and and I started getting into Unity and designing 3D designs and stuff like that, and it was really cool. And it's like I still enjoy doing it. And there are some future projects that I have in mind that I may want to do, that are kind of like, I want to mix my love of video games and coding and stuff like that. And now that they're starting to just with you, I know you can do it on Twitch, but I'm not a Twitch fan. I'm not. Every time I use Twitch, it just seems, I don't know. Maybe you get it, maybe you don't. But I prefer YouTube over Twitch. I just do. But YouTube lacks in the integration department when it comes between interacting with viewers and video games. It's really good for blogging, like things like this is fine, where I can just read chat and talk with you guys, show things on my screen, stuff like that. But for video game interaction, it just hasn't been there. And Raptor, is part of the onboarding crew that is really going to be pushing the Stadia platform, and that interaction. And I mean, I have Stadia, and I have Dead by Daylight, and some of the other games that the chat can interact with, which is really cool. I just don't. I don't think it's going to go well yet. I think they still have a little bit of growing to do before it really, really takes off. But they're heading in the right direction. And I hope that that if it fails, which it's everybody's kind of assuming that this may not do well, that YouTube doesn't just give up, because then they're gonna fall further behind Twitch, and with that interaction that the viewers love, like Universim on Twitch is awesome. And because the viewers can actually directly interact with the game, and that's something that YouTube really needs to do, to really link up the audience with video game streamers. So can't post pictures in Kiduni's Discord. Can you not? Are you not a good egg, Sir Black? Are you not a good egg? Hold on. Did I not make you a good egg? I know I'm falling behind on chat. I will catch up. Sir Black, you are a good egg. Good eggs should. Let's find out. Let's go to our server settings. Server settings, roles, good eggs. I will give you guys permission to post pictures. Send pictures, and no. Embed links? No. Add reactions? Where's that at? Manage messages. Don't want that. See, you threw me out. See, every time I read chat, this is the problem. This is the problem with trying to talk about one thing, reading chat, stuff like that, is I get easily distracted. You'll see, I'm like put a shiny object in front of me. I'm like, oh, wait, let's do that. So I'll go back to what I was talking about. Maybe it's in channel permissions. Davin, you're bye guys. Going. All right, Davin. You have a great Saturday. Love seeing you on chat today. Hope to see you again. Have a great weekend, buddy. Hopefully, I don't know if we're doing a coffee stream tomorrow. That's up in the air. But I'll let you guys know. Just keep an eye out for notifications. So maybe I'll see you tomorrow for that. This is early. I'm tired today. And I'm tired because I slept in, and I know that makes zero sense. But Saturdays are one of the few days in the week where I actually do get to sleep in a little bit, but I always feel a little bit tired afterwards because I think I'm still recovering from the week of having to get up at 6 a.m. to go take care of the kiddos for school and stuff like that. Ooh, piece of candy, yeah. What am I doing? What am I doing with life? Let me check out the actual edit channel permissions. We want to do this from good eggs. Is it attach files? Maybe that's it, because pictures are attached files, right? Let's try that. Let's go back to remove. Can we remove this? It doesn't matter. Does it? I don't even know how to remove that. I am not good at Discord yet. I can't even focus. Server settings, roles, good eggs. Let's try attach files. Is that in here? Attach files. Okay. and save that. All right, let's see if you can actually put a picture in there now. If that works, then hopefully that's good. Coffee suggestions. Okay. Let's read this. My own roasted Ethiopian Sidama region coffee. We'll send you some for sure to try. Awesome. Yeah, I love coffee. I love coffee. So it takes a lot. Ooh, I'm like banging my mic here. Let me move this back a little bit. All right. I have my mic set up in a very weird day today. Oh, speaking of which, again, there's that shiny object. I did order everything yesterday. I bit the bullet. I do have a good mic stand coming in. I have some lighting coming in for my green screen. And I'm switching over to a foam filter for my mic, because if I have my mic in front of my face, then I don't want the pop filter in front of it. Yeah, that did it. Cool. All right. Oh, look at that. See, I like motorcycles, and I really always wanted to ride one, but I had people in my life that forbid me because they don't think I'd be very good on a bike. So bikes have been banned from me. Yep, it could work now. Cool. All right. I am like all over the place. So let me finish my one thought. So yeah, I want to work on a project that's going to integrate YouTube and viewers and some type of game. It's something that I'm working on in the background. Takes a long time to do, especially when you're just developing on your own and testing code. And I'm not the greatest coder in the world by far. But it's something that I want to work on so that you can use bot commands for like CloudBot, and those commands will interact with the game that I'm making on screen. So as I get further, as I figure out if it's gonna really work or not, then I'll give more information on it. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. So yeah. So good things today. So it looks like we're holding up pretty solidly. Streaming at the 1080 at 60 frames per second. I hope it looks okay on your side. I mean, obviously my equipment is what it is, so it really comes down to I can send the signal out, but I got to make sure. I know this camera is supposed to be 60 frames per second. I don't know if it's running in that mode. We could double check that. I don't even know if webcams can run in 60 frames per second in highest FPS, so it should. I mean, let's try 60. See if that makes a difference. Look at my bad head this morning. I like how my headphones move my hair back, so it makes it look like I have bald spots. Let's try running it at a full 60. See if that makes a difference. Looks like everything's tracking pretty well. I don't know, maybe I should leave it at the highest FPS it can run, because I figure probably when I'm running a game and stuff like that, it's not going to probably want to push out a full 60. But for vlog, this type of video, it should be alright. What else? What else did I want to talk about? Things I'm going to work on. I got to come up with a solid schedule. I think this 9:30 will work for me for the morning stream. Throughout the week, it gets a little more complicated because I have my nieces and nephews that are with me doing school. Since unfortunately, I'm still the only one in my family who's currently still out of work until the place I work at can reopen. So I took on the role of making sure that they have a place to come, sit quietly, and do their schoolwork. So it makes my early morning to early afternoons a little complicated. Well, I can sit down and do a stream like this because I can honestly just pause, and that's fine because there's no any extra expectations for this stream. This is kind of a whatever stream, testing and chilling and chatting, drinking coffee. But I want to make sure that when I schedule a game that I'm going to stream later on, like Raft or Phasmophobia or something like that, it's a time and space where I'm not going to have any interruptions. The dogs are settled and stuff like that, and so I don't pull away from what I'm trying to do. Actually, I want to do something real quick. Hold on, I want to do a configuration, so I'll show you guys what I'm doing. I'm working on this. Configure video, and I will move this over. I want to see if this has. It does. Ooh. See, it focuses, but then I have to kind of move the camera down. If I move it right there, and we move the camera down a little bit. But we'll have to change this for every... Hold on, you guys are gonna get sick real quick. I don't think I can move it much further than that. There we go. That's, we'll move the focus out a little bit, or zoom a little bit. And focus should be auto. Can we pan? Where's pan? Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So we can actually do that. Tilt. There we go. That puts me a little more center. Are you playing Among Us with Derby later? Nobody's got in touch with me. It's a little more difficult. It's fine when Derby is the one who's leading the stream, to be able to do those streams with her. And me and Derby have been talking. I've been talking lately. I'm not going to go into any details of what we're talking about. Most of it's private stuff. But it's easier for me to stream with like people like Derby and Nima and Pandy and, you know, Colt and stuff like that. You know, when Derby's the one leading the stream. Raptor seems to be the one who's taking the lead in the Among Us stream today. So I don't know Raptor in any other form of, and that, you know, I'm a member of his community. You know, so I'm never invited to, you know, do Raptor specific things. Maybe that'll change in the future. I hope it does. I kind of did a lot of thinking about. I know we talked a lot about Raptor yesterday, and I don't really want to rehash all of that. But I watched his stream yesterday, and I really paid attention. And I really paid attention to what he was saying and how he's interacting with his viewers and stuff like that. And I came to the conclusion that I agree with everybody. I think Raptor's a pretty chill guy. I think he does make certain decisions because, you know, it affects what he's trying to do, you know, and being successful. And I guess you've got to do the things like that to, you know, do it as your job, your source of income and stuff like that. So I'm never going to judge him for that. Like I said, I don't personally agree with that type of stuff because I'm in this for a... I don't want to say that either. I always sound so egotistical when I'm talking about this stuff. But what I mean is that let's just skip that. The point of the conversation is that I feel that, you know, he is a genuine guy, and Kiduni, at least Raptor didn't say he didn't want you to play him. True. Again, Raptor doesn't know who I am. He knows that I'm a subscribed member to his channel, but he doesn't know me personally. So there is no you know, let's not invite Kiduni or anything. It doesn't matter because he doesn't know me as a streamer or anything like that. So that's fine. If Derby invites me to play Among Us as a member of her community, that's a little bit different, and then I can join in that aspect, and, you know, then I may be in a stream where I'm playing with Raptor too. But the point is there's kind of like this hierarchy, and Raptor has the nearly 800k subscribers, so he pretty much gets to call the shots when people are doing group streams because he's the most popular of the streamers that is in this community. It doesn't mean I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but you know, it's just he decides he didn't want me to join when Derby. You know what? Then that's bad on him. That's bad on him, Sir Black. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know what the reason would be for that. Maybe there's more behind that than I know. Maybe there's a story behind that, but that's his loss. I mean, you're a cool guy, Sir Black. I mean, I don't see a reason why anybody wouldn't want you in a stream. So that sucks. that's stupid. But, you know, Raptor has the people he wants to stream with. Derby has the people that she wants to stream with. Same thing, Nima, Pandy, everybody, me included. I have the people that I want to stream with. You know, and so, unfortunately, when there are streams where Raptor is involved and stuff like that, it's going to go to the top streamers. You know, he wants to promote the people he wants to promote, and there's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't. That is a perfectly legitimate way of handling his community and his friends. So he gets to call the shots for that. I feel fortunate whenever I get to stream with him. I was extremely happy, and I mean, I have been really like down lately, and when I got to meet Derby, and I got to finally stream with Derby, and then I got to stream with I was almost said Nermy, but I didn't. I caught myself when I got to stream with Nima and Pandy. Um, that really made my day. It really did. I was all smiles, and I felt really really good. I was disappointed because the stream turned out crappily audio wise, but I was so happy, and that brought a real smile to my face. So it was cool. And I know that there are future opportunities for that. I mean, Derby has communicated to me that that she would love to stream with me again in the future, but that doesn't mean that I will get to stream with her every day or every week or anything like that. I mean, she has her own schedule and her own priorities that she has to do, and there's no expectations with that. So if I if I get the opportunity to do those things, yeah, I'm going to jump on this, because not because I'm going to benefit from it, because I literally enjoy streaming with them. And so that comes back to the point of why I'm talking about this. Oop, I hit my pop filter down. I'm very animated when I talk sometimes, so my mic is literally like right here because I'm trying to get my audio as clear as possible until I get my mic stand. But anyways, the point of this is that Derby needs to stream with people that make her happy. Raptor at the same time needs to stream with people that make him happy. Because if you're streaming with people that you don't want, and this is not putting anything bad against you, Sir Black. I don't know what the whole thing's about, but if they're not having a good time in stream, or they're not streaming with the people that they really really want to stream with, that pulls away from the energy that they're trying to give. That increase the viewership, that keeps the viewers' attention, stuff like that. So I think that's really what goes into a lot of decisions. I mean, for me, if I grow to any way, shape, or form, then it will come down to, yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to stream with the people that I personally want to stream with. And that's probably always going to be Derby. That's probably always going to be. I love streaming with Nima. Pandy, I only really got to know from that stream, but me and Pandy had some good moments in that stream, and I hope that, she enjoyed it. So those are really the factors that streamers consider when they're getting ready to put out a video, because it's exhausting. I'm learning this. This is like barely a week into streaming for me. And 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours is exhausting. It doesn't seem like it, and it goes by really quick, but really I'm so worn down by the time those 3 hours. I don't know, like the people on Twitch who stream for like 12 hours straight, I mean, bless them, because they have more energy than I will ever have. I don't want to forget chat here, so let's do some reading here. I get what you mean. You don't want to push it that way. Doesn't mean Raptor's a bad guy. That is how he makes his living. Yeah, exactly. He's a good dude for sure. So funny. That's why I keep finding myself going back to Raptor's content, because at the end of the day, when I am watching his videos, I'm laughing. I'm laughing and I'm having a good time. So I forego all the other thoughts. I think of this from like a business perspective, or a job or hobby, however you look at YouTube. So that stuff is that, and then the content he provides is another thing. If I am enjoying his content, then why not? That's my personal choice. As a viewer of Raptor's community, I enjoy his content, so I'll continue to watch it. I won't say that, Ben. It's on chat on screen, so if Raptor for whatever reason finds himself over to this video, you're in trouble. He's pretty laid back dude, though. Yeah, that's what I find. That's what I'm finding. I really paid attention last night. Because I was kind of I gotta be careful. I was worried about. All right, I'll just be honest. There's nothing wrong with being honest. I was worried about Derby, because of the way she was in the stream a couple days ago, and I did reach out to her, and all that fun stuff. But I was wondering if it had to do with any of that, of how she was being in those streams with Raptor and stuff like that. And I don't have the answer to that, but that's where my thought was when I was thinking about that. So I paid attention yesterday during the RAF stream, and I didn't see that. I mean, Raptor is who's Raptor is, and Raptor has his very unique sense of humor. And I didn't see it. I don't think there was any intention on his part that would have caused any of that. So I'm gonna forgo that thought. And so I agree. I think Raptor is a pretty chill dude, and I think that that he does what he does, and it goes over well with most people, me included. And so enough of that. um, Meeting everyone in stream has helped my mental health tremendously while being in lockdown. Absolutely. I think people need more of this. I mean, who knows? Who knows when all this is going to get better? I think it's going to, if I'm being completely honest, I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. And that's stupid. We shouldn't have to be going through this. Worldwide, we shouldn't have to be going through this. This is stopping everybody's life right now. And I feel it. I feel it just as much as you guys feel it. And it has caused depressions. And, I've had some really, really sad things that have happened to me because of this. And stuff that I don't know when I'll be ready to talk about, but I will. I will eventually tell you guys a little bit more about myself and the things I've gone through that kind of led up to my decisions to coming into YouTube. But, it just, I hope things get better. I hope they do. But in the meantime, we got to do what's best for ourselves. And so things like this, help me mentally, help me put a smile on my face, talking with you guys. Like, look, I'm popping between 5 and 6 viewers today. And, that to most people makes them like, yeah, so what? But to me, that's 5-6 people that are, I don't mean to put myself down, but are wasting their day on me. And that is an awesome thing. I mean, the fact that I get to sit here and chill and talk to people who are willing to, come and listen to me just spout out about nonsense is just awesome. And, I don't know. I can't predict how I'll grow or won't grow. I mean, maybe this will be it for me. Maybe this is how much I'll grow. I mean, I have people telling me otherwise that know that I, have a future at doing this and that things are going to, take off for me when they take off for me. But I can't imagine sitting here, with hundreds and even how many were what did Raptor get up to yesterday? 500 people almost, 500 likes. I don't know how many viewers, maybe thousands of viewers. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention, but trying to interact with thousands of people, I mean, I can't even imagine how to manage that yet. So I'm comfortable with this because I can stop. I can look at the chat. I don't feel like I'm ignoring anybody. And I see all the chat. I see all the questions that I'm getting ready to answer here. But man, having hundreds or thousands or 10,000s or 100,000s of viewers, I don't know how people do it, and I don't know how I will ever do it if I am fortunate enough to ever get enough followers, and people watching me. But it'd be really cool. It still would be really cool to figure out, and that's genuine. So it takes a lot out of you, and I'm looking forward to it if it does happen. But like I said, even having 5 viewers right now, 5-6 viewers right now is just, blows my mind that you guys would actually spend your morning with me, and that's awesome. And so thank you guys. It does. It really genuinely means the world to me, and I hope that I always have this sense of wonder about YouTube and growing a community and stuff like that, because I never thought that any of this would be possible. And here I am, sitting here at 10 a.m. in the morning, talking to 6 really cool people. Getting to know you guys, and it's awesome. It's awesome, and I don't know what else more to say about it. I'm just gonna keep fumbling my words and I keep going. Audio sounds good today. Great. I'm literally I don't know. All right, I'll show you what I'm doing this morning. So my mic is literally sitting on a TV tray today. It's the only solution. Oh, now my camera's all messed up. Hold on. It's really the only solution that I could come up with to get the mic as close as I could. So the audio, but it's a good test because when I get my mic stand tomorrow, and I get that hooked up, it will, it'll be like really right here, so you guys will be able to hear me like without, any break in audio whatsoever. I mean, if I'm over here, the audio gets a little bit different. If I'm really close, the audio gets a little different. So I'll have a constant, space between me and the mic, which will create better audio. Happened to Ben the other day with Nima. It's not that Nima doesn't like Ben. She wasn't comfortable with the way the game was at the moment. I mean, yeah, that comes down to, I mean, not everybody's gonna mesh together. I mean, there are people that I'm gonna mesh with better than people that Nima mesh together with. And you'll have good days and you'll have bad days. I mean, watching the interaction between Nima and Colt last night was a little uncomfortable. But they're different. They have different personalities, and it's okay to be different. And sometimes that makes good content. Sometimes the differences between us makes really good things. But people get frustrated, and when you have two very strikingly different personalities, you will have things like that happen, and it's a live stream, so you can't just stop the video or cut it out, or take a break, say, okay, maybe we need to take a breath, are we good, and then move forward from there. No, in a live stream anything can happen, and so it was a very awkward moment yesterday during that stream. The whole trying to solve that puzzle with the boxes and stuff like that. It happens. People are not always going to mesh, and even people who mesh well together are going to have those moments, especially on a live stream, that you just can't avoid. And so it's realizing in the back of your mind that even during a live stream, maybe you just need to stop, take a breath, and then re-engage. Like you could tell how uncomfortable Derby was, because she literally walked away in game to go like, I'm gonna go do something else while they sort it out. Again, she stopped and started chatting with her stream, and and until they figured it out, and then she rejoined the fun. So you can't avoid it. People have different personalities, and especially when you have group streams like that. Like I know that Raptor, well, I can't say I know, but I assume that Raptor likes streaming with Colt, and Derby loves streaming with Nima, and Raptor loves streaming with Derby and Nima. So then you get this group of four with maybe Derby and Nima don't necessarily mesh as well with Colt, and and that causes those moments. But some people find that entertaining. Some people love chaos, and so sometimes it makes for good content. Me, not so much. I'd rather be having a good time. And if I get frustrated, then say, okay, I'm having frustrated, I'm gonna take a breath for a moment, and then I'll re-engage. And I'll have them. You'll see them. There'll be moments, like especially like yesterday on the raft, when Bruce ate me like 6 times, and I lost all my stuff. I was frustrated, and I had to stop for a moment. Go, okay, don't rage quit. You're good. It's just stuff. You'll get it back. If you'll find your way back to it. And so it's during those moments that that it's where your personality really shines through. What you do with it. And some people are good at it, some people are not so good at it. Do you like space? I love space. I'm watching all the SpaceX stuff. I have a little nephew on my sister's side who's so into space and stuff like that. So, I love hearing his interactions and learning about it and stuff like that. I watch all the launches I possibly can. I love constellations and exploration and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm definitely I would say I'm definitely a space person. BTigs, well, I'm not a streamer like any of them. It's not a big deal. I like to hang out with them, and that's the point. That's the point, Ben. Just hanging out, having a good time, and that's what builds a strong community of people who just wanna, have a good time. And that's what people do. You come to YouTube because you want to have a good time. You want to watch things that entertain you. You want to hang out with people that entertain you. You want to chat with people that you get along with. And I think, and I don't say this facetiously, I think that this community that I'm a part of, that you guys are a part of, that I'm fortunate now to be able to stream for a little bit, it's a great community. And I can't say that about like a lot of communities out there. It's really cool to be able to be a part of this and be with people who are just awesome people. And I look forward to seeing how this community grows and making sure that it's, that everybody manages it away, and we make sure we keep out the trolls and the people who want to just come and sow chaos, and and still being kind to those who maybe just don't get it quite yet. At the same time, we don't have to go overboard, but I think that if we continue to grow, and this community itself, and that includes everybody, continues to grow, that I think we'll be okay, because we have a lot of strong people from the get-go, and I think that the people that are like us that will gravitate towards that. You are in the future. It's almost yeah. Time differences are fun. What do we got going on here? I was about to point out Nemo and Colt. Yeah, Nemo and Colt do that all the time on stream together. It's just, it just is what it is. People mesh how they mesh. I wish I was able to see that, but I was practicing my trumpet for a test. Yes, I like music. I sing very horribly. But that seems to be where I am the most non-talented. I don't want to put myself down. I can hold a tune and I can sing a little bit. But musical instruments, I mean, I am self-taught on piano, and I mean that very, very, like, I know how to put notes together. But my fingers are weird when, like, it comes to playing instruments and stuff like that. Like, I don't have the spread to play piano very well because I have very, very stubby hands. Violin I tried, I wasn't very good at. Ukulele I love, guitar I love, but again, it comes down to being able to bar chords on a guitar. I can't do very well because my fingers just don't reach fully. I feel like I maybe have to get like a baby guitar to play well. Ukulele I have a lot of fun with. There has to be a time here when I actually sit down and actually start learning it very well. But I love music. I love musical instruments. I wish I was better at them. I wish I could sing better, but but again, it comes down to, things you enjoy. They're hobbies for me. So, things I always have. There's a keyboard somewhere in the background there. You can't really see. I don't want to feel like moving the camera, but yeah, I enjoy music. I played Elite Dangerous before. I think I have it in my Steam library. Here, I'll show you guys I have a huge library. Well, not a huge, but I have a big library. So these, it wasn't here to had Elite Dangerous. I swear it did. I can just type it in. Yeah, I have Elite Dangerous. What else? And I think I enjoyed it. I don't remember. I have a lot of different games, and some of these games are games I've bought for my nephews because they share my library. So half the games I don't even play. It's just more things that they liked. Yeah, so I have tons of games, and I have everything else, all the other services as well. Yeah, Elite Dangerous. Maybe I'll give it a try again. I haven't tried it since it like first came out, so maybe I'll give it a go. I'll load it up in the background, see if I enjoy it. Maybe we can give a stream on it. Red Dead Redemption 2. Yep, I played it. I've gotten almost to I was playing it on PlayStation 4, and I think I got pretty much towards the end of the story, and then I switched over to PC, and then I started over again, and I just haven't gone back to it yet. But a game I definitely want to play, and I want to check out the multiplayer too, because I have all the stuff, all the extra DLCs and stuff that came out for it. So something I'll go back to at some point. What else we got going on here? Yeah. Brass is perfect. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's good. Like, everybody has the things in their life that can hold them up for doing the things that they really want to do. But I'm glad that you found an outlet that can allow you to do the things that you really enjoy, and that's awesome. Okay, we'll have to play Elite then. Yeah, I'll give it a go. I'm willing to give any game a go. It just comes down to whether I enjoy it or not. So we will. Man, I really got some good bedhead going on today. Yeah, we'll play any games you want to play. Hey, look, I caught up the chat. Yay! So what's on the agenda for the day? I got about another hour or so for the stream this morning. Um, we will. We gotta. One thing I gotta figure out, and I haven't forgotten. I'm gonna open it up here. Cloudbot. I still want to work on Cloudbot. I really, for you guys in particular, I really want to work on the store today. I've been having, for whatever reason, I've been having a huge issue every time I put an item in here. I think it's there's some differences between Streamlabs and the Cloudbot store that I have to work out on exactly how that works. But I'll get it figured out. I'll figure it out. I'll do some I'll do some reading and some watch some tutorials or something if I have to figure out how to make it all work. Because I know how much you guys love things. And BTX came up with a great idea yesterday, or a suggestion on as far as how I should handle what actually goes into the loyalty store, and I absolutely 100% agree. So I'll be looking for clips. If you guys have any like clips or anything like that that you found that was funny that I did like in a stream, like BTX was saying, you know, when I think it was BTX, right? I'm not mixing that up. Said yesterday that, you know, like me screaming at the bird in Raft, you know, going Karen, 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 you know, may make for a funny clip, and those would be, you know, things that we could add to the store that you guys can redeem for, you know, when I have raging moments or funny moments or, you know, stupid moments, you know, things that you guys can kind of things that kind of relate to me and our community here on this side. So that's what I want to aim for. I think the first things I'm going to put back in here is I do want to put some scary emotes in there, you know, for the inevitable Phasmophobia streams that are going to be coming up. I'm going to brave it. I don't know when it's going to happen. I have some major things coming up this month. October is probably one of my busiest months. But I have some things coming up that I'll have to schedule around. But I want to do a solo Phasmophobia stream. I'm gonna brave it, even though I am such a chicken when it comes to playing that game by myself. I feel all brave when I'm playing with like Derby or somebody else. But when at least until the sounds start happening, then you see me start cowering. But I think it's gonna be a really one time thing. I'm gonna do it once, and, you know, because you guys are gonna really see me just not want to go into any one of those places by myself. But I think it will make for really great content, so I'm willing to brave it. Oh, I didn't talk about the trophy this morning. BTIGS, you did win. You did win the first chat award. But there's an X3 next to your name because we were having YouTube was having a fit this morning about letting me schedule my stream. So if you guys saw like 4 different links went out. I don't know how that came out in notifications. So I'm sorry for spamming everybody. I really am. But you happen to pop up. I put a 3 for that, but you happen to pop up on most of the links and said first. So you got it 3 times. So you get the first BTIGS X3 award for first in chat. So congratulations. But yeah. So back to what I was talking about. So loyalty store. We definitely want to customize this. So you guys will be, you know, working on. I mean, obviously, I think Big Tigs is kicking everybody's butt. Because he's an awesome person and has donated so much to the stream. And again, thank you. But yeah, the loyalty. My dog go barking again. I thought it's from my headphones. It sounded like the dog was in my room. Anybody get Magnificent 75s when they play? Yeah, I do. I know exactly what you're talking about. Points. So yeah, BTIGS, so you're kicking everybody's butt with your 27,000 points here, or 20,007 eggs is what we're calling them. Yeah, so you guys this will be the time when you guys start building up points and stuff like that, and then we'll have some fun things for you guys to redeem. I'm gonna look at. I want to be careful about this because I want to do giveaways at some point. I don't know the best way to manage that because obviously no one's going to contact me about giving me keys for any game. So I'll have to do it personally by trading, probably in Steam. And I'll create a specific account for that. But I want to... The games that are really fun, I definitely want to do giveaways for. And so I kind of want to learn how that works on this as well. I've seen Derby do it, I've seen Nima do it, and I've seen Raptor do it, so it doesn't look too complicated. But I want to share the love a little bit. You know, if there's a game that's playing and someone, you know, wants a chance to win it, I'd be more than happy to probably do. Again, it's got to be like trading on Steam, until hopefully maybe I get to a point where maybe I have people contacting me saying, we like what you do, here's some keys if you want to give away, if you want to check out this game, and I'd be more than happy to do. Because if I can share keys and stuff with people, that would be awesome. And I would love to do giveaways on the channel at some point. So that's where we're at. Can't believe we've already been going for an hour already. And I'm only like a third through my coffee. I gotta be careful too. I don't want to spill any of this on my keyboard. I like my keyboard. And I had a problem where I spilled coffee on my keyboard before, so it's a problem because I put my keyboard like right next to me, and I put my coffee in front of my keyboard, and then I have a problem where it kind of tips. So hopefully I don't destroy my keyboard. So yeah, so that's what I want to do. Merch, I'm not worried about yet. And that'll be a future thing. I might look at doing some things. I want to do some channel design. I mean, I created all my logos and stuff like that, just using basic, you know, what is it called, royalty free stuff, and just kind of doing. I'm amateur in Photoshop, but I know my way around it at least. I mean, I make all my thumbnails and stuff like that. But I think I want to get some point I want to get maybe a professional logo done. I might look into Fiverr for now and maybe put out a job on Fiverr, just to see what I get back and see, and then maybe I can post this on Discord and you guys can kind of vote on if you like it. But I want to do something that really fits this channel. I don't know what that is yet. I'm really good with creativity in certain things, but when it comes to like channel design, logo design, the Streamlabs design, I'm not very good at that stuff. I do my best, and you know, like a lot of this stuff is templates and stuff like that. Did you create the? No, I didn't. This is a template. This is one you get through being a Prime member on Streamlabs OBS, so I can't take credit for it. As much as I would love to take credit for that, I can't take credit for it. No, this stuff is all a template that's called Elite. Actually, I can just show you. I can show you what I look at when I do this. Share the love. Talk to Chef about logos. He may be willing to help out. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to be needy. But if maybe I will. Maybe I'll pop him a DM at some point. We're ready to do that. So, App Store. Just the one. All right. So I'll bring this over since I won't be. So when you become not the App Store, it's the Theme Store. Themes. When you sign up for like the Prime version of Streamlabs, stuff like that, you get access to a whole bunch of theme stuff, and I believe mine's called Elite. I think that's the one I'm using right now. Yeah, this is the one I'm using, so I can't take credit for it. It is a package that I downloaded from Streamlabs OBS that someone designed, and that gives me all the overlays, all the things that I need, and allows me to customize it a little bit. So that's what it is. And they have a whole bunch of cool things on here. So, you know, this is the one that just kind of caught my attention. It's something I enjoyed looking at. And if I enjoyed looking at it, then I figure other people might enjoy looking at it. But yeah, they have a whole bunch of different options on here that you can download and use and stuff like that. So it's cool. So that's that. That's how I chose my theme, and eventually I will definitely do something that's a little more customizable. I think something's a little more me. But for now, this is what I have to work with. You know, just so I can put out a decent quality stream and stuff like that. So, that's that. Do talk to Chef. He enjoys doing work for us. He has a big heart. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll reach out to him. I just don't. I'm not the person who likes to bother other people. Like I even like sometimes there'll be times during the day where I want to message Derby and stuff like that, but I know she's busy, and I know Chef is busy with his own stuff, and so I won't reach out. And even though that I know if I did, they would be more than happy to respond to me and help me out. But I try to be careful about that stuff because I don't want to be overly annoying about stuff that I could probably do on my own if I just, did it. So I try to do as much on my own as I can, and I try to work on things that I can work on that's within my ability to do. Because I have time. If it's within my ability to do it, then why not try? But then it comes down to, am I producing the best quality stuff I can produce as well? So there's that trade-off you got to make. He's working on stuff for me as well, worth the ask. I'll take it into consideration. I really will. I hear you guys. If I feel that that maybe that'd be beneficial and he'd be willing to do it for me, maybe I will. I mean, I will ask for you. It's not about. I don't know. I'm too cautious of a person, I guess. I know Chef has a big heart, and Chef is awesome, and I know he probably would do it for me if I asked, but we'll come around to it, okay? So there's that. Is there anything I'm missing? What do you guys want on Discord? I feel like I'm lacking on. I mean, besides the Logitech, I know I have to work on the Logitech store today. At least get some things on there so you guys can use your points on. I don't know what to do for Discord yet, and VTIGS, I have money set aside that you donated yesterday to use towards Discord, but I don't know. I don't know exactly where to put that money. I mean, we could boost the server, but is that worth it? We could pay for Nitro. Is that worth it? I could pay for the extended features for MeBot. So I don't know really where to put that money for it. Set aside for it. And like I said, I'm definitely following through with, whatever you donate for. And if you have a specific goal for that donation, then that's where it's going to go. So I got to kind of figure out where that would best be used for the Discord side. And I don't really know what everybody really wants in Discord. And we're lucky that our Discord is still pretty small right now, so we can do a lot of changes around without really affecting a lot of people. And I think it works out well because we're adding things that, like the coffee suggestions were, was a great thing that came out of today. Like I'm getting to see cool pictures of coffee beans. Those look yummy. This came out today because I want to try different coffees, so I kind of want to add channels that fit that. Clips and highlights. I got to figure out how to do this. I don't record my videos, and because it takes so much more processing power from my computer if I'm streaming and recording at the same time. But maybe I should try on the things that are less intensive so that I can get clips and stuff to post on this. We have ranks that are actually going. We can see that I and BTIGS, gained an advance to level 1 today. These will have a purpose at some point, but I'm new to this. I look at other people, like if I look at Derby's channel, she's got all these cool icons, she got all these different things, but I don't think I need all this yet. Raptor's channel, kind of the same thing. They have all these little different things, but I don't have YouTube members yet. I mean, I have to get 1,000 subscribers for that to happen. God, that would be awesome. But yeah, there's different things that we have to work on, and like BTIG says, some of the stuff will just come in time. So I'm gonna work. I want to work on a little bit. I want to put some things that you guys can do in here that you want to do. I don't know. Just one of those things that's on my mind. That things that I want to put a little work into and customize a little bit. Today's stream, I think I talked about this a little bit earlier. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I don't know if I'm going back to Raft today. I could try a different game today. It's up in the air. Today is up in the air. Saturdays are, I got to do a little bit of household things today, which is going to probably push my stream to a little bit later. If I get back early enough today, then I'll go at normal time, which for me is around 3. Hopefully I'll be back and done with everything by then. But we'll figure that out. I don't know what to do. I could try Survivalist today. I've been wanting to try that game. I don't know if I'm going to get messages from anybody else later. Everybody else wakes up later than I do, so if there's anything that anybody wants to do with me, I usually don't find out till last minute, which I'm fine with. So my evening streams, and that's the other thing. It's like, I'm probably only going to do evening streams when I am actually going to be streaming with other people, because now doing this morning stream and then doing my afternoon stream and then trying to fit an evening stream into that is a it takes a lot. I am usually really exhausted by the time I get done. By the time it gets to 5 o'clock for me, by the time I've been streaming 2 hours for the midday stream, I'm really tired. And for the most part, I just want to eat dinner and I want to watch Derby and I want to relax and be a viewer, just like you guys are, rather than streaming. So I think the evening streams will come down to whether or not I am actually going to be streaming with another person. So I'm going to reserve those time slots for those. So those will be around like 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock my time, which is Eastern Standard Time. So we'll definitely do those during that time. So I think morning will be chatting with viewers, doing this stuff, talking channel talk for as long as we want to do it. We'll do one game stream in the afternoon, and then if I'm streaming with someone else for the day, then that will be an evening stream. So I think that's how I'm going to work my schedule for right now. So it's going to be 9:30, 3 o'clock, and then 6 or 7 is how my time schedule will work. And I might change that midstream a little bit because I don't want to stream at the same time other people like Chef is streaming. Like I think I was streaming at the same time Chef was yesterday, and I want to try to stagger that a little bit so we're all doing different times throughout the day. I mean, I could start a little bit earlier or I could go a little bit later. So those are things we're gonna have to work out. So that's something that's going to be kind of a weekend project for me, kind of figuring out what my schedule for next week is going to be, so people know when to expect me to actually be streaming rather than just waiting for announcements, so I can have somewhat of a schedule going. So there's that. I'm going to work on Streamlabs a little bit, just tightening up things. I have to I changed my resolution to, what is this now, which changed everything. I had to redo everything this morning, because once you change your canvas size, you have to move all your graphics around. So I'm doing the 1920 by 1080, which is the native resolution of my monitors, and also good for trying to output obviously a 1080 signal. So I had to kind of change things around a little bit. So now I kind of want to keep this as my canvas size, and I gotta realize you guys can't really see what I'm looking at. So I want to keep this as my canvas size now and work everything around it so that I can kind of move things around here. And then keep trying to push out that 1080, because I know everybody kind of wants to get as close to that as possible when they're watching the content, so that things are really clear and crisp. So we have some good things happening. I think by the time we get to Monday, and luckily Monday is a holiday here in the U.S., so I have no kids on Monday, so that'll be an easier day for me. We'll have the mic stand up. I'll have new lighting up. Chris, hey, good morning. Good morning, Chris. Thanks for joining on the stream, man. I appreciate having you out here. So I'm got caught up in chat here. Do whatever you want with it, my friend. I'm excited for tonight. My band is playing in my friend's backyard. Awesome. I definitely want to see some of that. I want to see that music. So if it's something you don't post, or if it's something that you can show me in the background or DM me about, I'd love to hear. I'm so done buying cheap things. I tried saving $2 per item and totally not worth it. That's what it comes down to. Like I took your advice on the what was the name of that brand for the mic stands? The Intergo, whatever it was. What do we have? What was that? Can we go to? Actually, I want to do this differently because I don't want to sign into my actual account. Come on. Yeah, you guys don't need to know what I'm shopping for. Would you be spying on my Amazon account? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what was it? We were looking at mic stands yesterday, and it was InnoGear. Yeah, I took your advice on that, and I steered clear of all that. They didn't like when I'm looking at these, like these clips here. These clips are horrible. I mean, sometimes you get one that holds things really well, but when you get really heavy mics on these stands, and I do like this. I do like having the. I don't. Can you see my mouse? Yeah. I do like having the extra give right here because that holds it a little more steady. And you have to tighten them up, but these tend to get really loose really quickly, and these clamps tend not to hold very well. And so, and that's unfortunately when you're looking to save money on these things, those unfortunately are what you're going to have to tolerate. And unfortunately, most of the mic stands that are for what I need are like that. But this looks a little more durable. Like I can see a clip up there you can turn as a good mount point for your pop filter if you want to use a pop filter. But yeah, I've tried these before, and admittedly I'm going to get one that's similar because they don't really make any other types right now. But sorry for the Discord message during stream. I didn't want to forget. Oh no problem. No, that's actually part of the stream. Discord is part of the stream. If you guys post things in there, I'm going to pull them up and read them. So yeah, absolutely. And don't fear about posting in Discord while we're doing a stream because I will definitely look at those messages and read them. Speaking of which, make sure it's not. Oh, a private message, but I won't pull that up on stream. Okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah, I want something that's durable and is going to hold up because like I said, I'm very animated, and especially if I don't have I didn't pull it up. I was good. I'm very animated when I talk, so if I have like a mic stand in front of me, I'm inevitably going to hit it or smack it. I want it to be durable because if I hit it enough and it hits something or bends, then it was a waste of money at the end of the day. So there's that. Lighting. This was another big thing yesterday. I did lighting for green screen. I need to light my green screen fully, and unfortunately, I just don't have the lights in my house to do that. I have very, very, very low lighting in my house. SP, welcome. Good morning. Are you having a great Saturday? Great weekend? I hope so, bud. So lighting. Maybe I just put lights. I'm trying to find the. So I got something similar to kind of like stands like this. I'll pull this up. This is not the exact one that I purchased, but something like this that will aim directly on my green screen, and especially because I also use my green screen for doing the photos for my thumbnails. I like because I like to have that background because it's easier to crop me out. Although I noticed something really funny. So I don't know if I'll do this real quickly. So my glasses, right? Whenever I take I'm like literally without my glasses on right now, I can't read anything that's on my computer screen. My computer screens are freaking huge. So I can't see anything. So I have like Coke bottle lenses. And whenever I take a photo shoot of my glasses, like on the edge, you can see in some of my thumbnails if you go back and look. So now you're never going to unsee this now that I'm pointing it out. You'll see on the side of my cheek, it looks like my face indents, and that's because of the prescription of lenses that I have. So I find it kind of funny, and I have to figure out how to fix that in Photoshop a little bit so it doesn't look so ridiculous. But hopefully some lighting will help some of that too, because you can see the green screen from the side of my lens. And so it makes some really like I look at it in Photoshop going like that looks really funny. But I have no choice because I really want to do the animated thumbnails for because the YouTube algorithm loves those like open expressions and happy faces and expression, those things that you do. That's what catches the photo filter thing that they go through, and that's what gets you a little more views on YouTube. And the growth in my channel this week, because this is my first week really doing this, is ridiculous. Like it's like 999% growth in my channel. So it's really funny looking at my analytics. Let me pull it up. It's funny. I don't mind sharing this stuff with you. I don't. There's I gotta do this in my other window. So if I go to my channel and I go to, where is it? Oh, where do you find this stuff at? Go into Studio? Yeah, YouTube Studio. That's it. If you want to smack it while doing VR swings in HM. What if I smack it and it's been doing VR? Then I'm going to be out some good money because I spent really good money on these monitors, and if I ever break them, I'm going to literally cry. I got a good deal on them because they were refurbished models. They're Acer Predators, but they're 240 hertz 4K monitors. I spent too much money on, but they're really great. So if I ever break them, yeah, you will literally see me cry on cam. Just woke up. I hope you woke up well today, SCP. You having a good morning? Did you get some coffee? We're drinking coffee thanks to Derby today. We're drinking out of our Derby mug. We'll grab a cup. Yeah, grab a cup of coffee. We may see. You will. I love my toys, and I say toys affectionately. I love my stuff that I buy, and when I break them, and I'll give you a story. When I was younger, all my family members had were really well off and had some good things, and my family didn't have a lot of money, so we didn't get a lot of things. And every time I go over to my cousin's house or anything like that, they have all this cool stuff. And they let me play it, but they, obviously they didn't want to let a little kid touch, their really expensive things. And I get that now as an adult. But I always felt, I always felt so, upset about that when I was younger because I didn't get it at that point. So I have younger nephews and stuff like that they come over to my house and and they see all the cool things I have, and I have a hard time saying no. Because I know that feeling as a kid when you're seeing this really cool thing you want to touch and play and try out and stuff like that, and you have some say, no, you are too young to do it. So the story being is that my youngest nephew really wanted to try out VR. And, I didn't want to say no, and I had this happened twice. I just got the Valve Index, brand new, just got it out of the box, just got it set up. I had the full body tracking and everything like that, and I didn't want to say no, because I wanted him to be able to, experience it and stuff like that. Because, you want to, when you're working with kids and stuff like that, you want to be able to boost their interest, and you want them to be, be able to do things they really enjoy, so that kind of perks them and helps them grow. So I let him put on my Valve Index and got him all set up, and he was playing. And, everything went good. That was good. I adjusted everything for him, stuff like that. And, we called it night. And the next day I went to go pick up my Valve Index, and I looked in, and sure enough, the lenses were scratched. And that if anybody has ever bought a Valve Index, that trying to get a Valve Index replaced because of scratched lenses is very hard to do. So forever now, I will have scratch lenses on my Index thanks to my nephew. But, I got mad, but I didn't take it out on him. But it seems like that I get really sensitive because I didn't even really get a chance to play in my Valve Index, without the lenses being scratched. So, there's if you look very closely inside the helmet, you can see it, and if you pay attention in your game, you can slightly see it. It almost appears like a smudge on your screen. So that will forever be there. So I get really upset about that stuff, but I don't take it out. I didn't take it out on him. We had a talking about, taking care of stuff and not, messing with knobs, because I think he had turned the knob, that moves the lens back and forth, and he wears glasses like I do. So I think he turned the knob all the way back to where the screen was right to bump up against it. So as he's moving in the helmet, his glasses are just going to town on the lenses of the Index. So yeah, there's that, and my chair too. It has a USB thing because the thing has a vibrator thing in it. It's a really cool chair. But he broke the cord on that day one too. So my nephew's not very good with not breaking my things. So there's that. So there's reasons why I'm sensitive because if someone breaks my toys before I even have a chance to play with them, I tend to get really sensitive about it. Okay, so here's the funny thing. So this is the growth of my channel in week 1, and this is honestly, I have Derby and you guys all to thank for this for coming over here, but it's literally greater than 999% in week 1, which is I have a screenshot of this because it's funny. I'll never see these numbers ever again. A chair with a vibrator. Well, yeah, like a massage vibrator, not like that kind of vibrator. Come on. So I will never see numbers ever like this ever again. So it's fun. My nephew knocked over my $1,000 Fender. Oh, yeah. I guarantee that you like did one of those like close your eyes and you're hearing the sound of the the guitar in the background as it's playing the chords. I feel for you on that because my dad was a huge guitar collector, and if I ever knocked over one of his guitars, I know that expression on his face. What's the difference? Come on. I didn't get upset. I didn't get upset at all. His dad was more upset than I was. I just talked it up to. He's a kid, and now I always think of him whenever I see it, and it makes me smile. And that's the thing. Kids are kids. I mean, anybody who works with kids, anybody who has kids in their life knows this. They're gonna screw up. They're gonna do things. Things are gonna get broken. And those are the moments again where you just have to step back. If you're angry, just take a breath. Take a breath. If you have to leave the room, leave the room. Until you're ready to handle it in a more calm way. Because the one thing you don't want to do, I mean, yeah, sometimes kids need to be, you need to get vocal with them when they really make mistakes, but, they're going to make mistakes and you have to work around that because that's how people grow. That's how we all learned. I mean, I made mistakes when I was younger. Man, I made some good ones. And, I deserve to get yelled at about it and I deserve to get in trouble about it and stuff like that. There has to be consequences for your actions, but, yeah, I have 3 kids. My days are getting upset over my excuse me, sorry, I didn't mean to cough there. Coffee builds up the phlegm in my throat, and with allergies it makes me cough all day long. But I am not ready to give up my coffee, so it ain't not happening. So that's analytics. This is stuff that I think if we take a look at I can't show that. Oh, yeah, I can, I guess. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. What am I hiding? What are you hiding, Kiduni? Why don't you want to show us your videos? What is in that background you don't want us to see? What did you do? What did you do in the past that you don't want us to see on live stream? All right, so we'll open my videos. So we can see these are all privated. These are things I did 3 years ago, but you can tell I didn't do very well. Like 10 views, 5 views, 3 views, 10 views. We don't talk about those videos. And if you talk about those videos, so help me, I will find you, and we'll have a cup of coffee. Oh, look at me! Look how young I was. Look how young I was there. Look at my baby face. These are all my old videos. Just show us your web. No, we're not going to talk about web history. If I'll make you a deal, Sir Black. You show me your web history, I'll show you mine. Yeah. So, you guys want to see this? You want to see this? This is embarrassing. I made this on. I don't know if this will appear. Can I watch this? Bring us up full screen and make sure the audio's. This is my old intro. That was my old intro. I spent so much time on that. I don't want to admit how much time I spent on that. That was 3 years ago when I was working on it, but I was so proud of it. Gosh, oh yeah, and I was trying to do the cool thing. I was trying to be one of the cool kids. So I used one of these pre-made things. This is I don't want to make this too loud. I don't want to blast out you guys' things. This is my old little start of my stream thing. I had fun 3 years ago. I didn't do it seriously though. I love it. It's cute. It was cool. I spent way too much time on this stuff. And I couldn't afford to back then because I was what was it? 3 years ago, I was still in school, and I didn't have time for any of this stuff. Oh God, look at this stuff. So we're taking a walk down memory lane here. My little outro card. Oh, I had such hopes and dreams back then. I thought that's when I was doing the wrong move and going like, I'm gonna do YouTube for a living. I'm gonna be a YouTube star. I'm gonna make so much money. People are gonna love me. Yeah, I wasn't in it for the right place then. That was all about trying to become a streamer because I was tired of school and I didn't want to go to school anymore. I wanted to be the next Jacksepticeye. I wanted to be Markiplier. I was trying. Maybe someday I'll open these videos and you guys can watch them. I played Minecraft too. Shh. I never did the Minecraft. I never did Minecraft ever. I would never play Minecraft. What did we did some Hollow Knight. We did Lisa. Oh God, Lisa was such a game. God, that game was like horrible, but yet entertaining in the same time. We did some Adventure Craft. That was fun. And Long Gone Days. I want to go back to. I think this game was cool. I want to go see how far the developers. When was that? 2017. Yeah, definitely 3 years ago. I want to go back and see if they ever made anything out of this game. It was cool when I played it, and I wanted to continue. But this is the last video that I put up before I had to get really serious about school and graduate and get a job and all that fun stuff. And then we have all my live streams. Yay! These are all brand new. These all again, chat. This is between you and I. Okay. No one else ever has to know that I did Minecraft live streams. Nobody. So you guys, I'm counting on you. You say that Kiduni was a Minecrafter, I'm kicking you out of my channel. Yeah, all my. Oh, I did Chrono Trigger. So here's the thing. Here's the thing I really want to do, and I will do a like room tour or thing if that's interesting. Maybe I'll put that on Discord. Maybe it'll be a video I put on Discord or something like that. I want to play. I have all these. I mean, I'm afraid that I'm going to mess up my recording here, but I don't know if you guys can see. Over there is my wall of video game systems, and I have everything. There's a Nintendo, a Super Nintendo, a N64, GameCube, a Sega Genesis, whatever the hell that thing, a Dreamcast, a Wii. I got my other PlayStation up there. I got a regular an Xbox 360 up there and stuff like that. A whole bunch of games and stuff over there. I like retro games. I like playing retro games, and I'm hoping that there will be some room on my channel. Sorry about that. That was my chair scraping against my table here. I'm hoping there's some room, and I think these won't be streams. I don't think I'm going to do them as streams. I think they'd probably be better suited as videos. That I want to do some old RPGs, like I want to play Final Fantasy 3 or 6 in Japan on my channel. By far my most favorite RPG of all time. I want to do that. I want to. Don't forget Kermit. Good eye. You saw Kermit up there. I was wondering if you guys would notice that Kermit was in my room. Yeah, he watches over me. He makes sure that he's my supervisor. Makes sure that the quality of my streams are. I get quite a talking to from Kermit. When I screw up. So he's the boss. He's the boss of this room. So you guys got to watch out for him. If you see him coming up the camera to talk, you got to listen. So yeah. Retro gaming. I definitely have a what was this thing called? It's called a Flint. A Flint. Can I disconnect this for a second? I'm now probably going to screw up my signal. Yeah, I have one of those Flint capture cards. They're like Elgato's. They're something that's a little bit new, and it works very well. I'm just worried about the upscaling of the retro games. So I'm gonna have to do some testing to see if to get the best quality signal I can out of the old things. All my stuff is upscaled, so I can play it on my I don't even know what these things are called anymore. LCD screens, LED screens. I don't even know what type this is. But I want to make sure that the capture quality of it is good before I really start getting into that. But it's also going to take time to do, so I don't want it to interfere with regular streams. So I don't know. It's a balance. I really want to play, and because it's where I get my most enjoyment, and I seem to be able to hold a conversation for more than a couple hours, so that's good. Um, so I don't know. It's something that's possibly in the future for the channel. I don't know if people would enjoy that. I don't know how much people. I mean, what are they like the Game Grumps? They do a lot of that stuff. People seem to watch it. I don't know. Is it still a thing? All I know is I enjoy it, and maybe if I'm enjoying it, maybe that'll translate in videos and get watch time. I don't want to. I mean, I could always play video games on my own and enjoy it, but if it's something that I can share and make something out of it to give something to watch during the day, maybe it's something I can do. I don't know, but it's something that's a possibility that we can look at in the future. Why is my chat not? Did you ever get into D&D? No and yes. I have played a couple games of D&D and I enjoyed it. I was just the very awkward, shy kid that could never really get into a D&D group and admit that I wanted to play D&D. So yes and no. That's the answer to it. I think it's awesome. I like the concept of it. I like the role play of it. I like campaigns and stuff like that, and building and crafting a world and story. So it's something that that definitely fits my my personality, and something I probably would enjoy long term. I just never was able to get into a group of people who enjoy doing it and admit that that. I think even now, I mean, even as an adult, I still have a hard time asking to be part of things, and God, Dory can probably attest to this. And you saw a little bit, like even like asking Chef to, will you help me with a logo, please? I have a hard time doing that. I'm very independent. It's something that that I'm working on. Even as an adult, I'm still working on things. Kind of being more vocal about things that I want to do. And I think YouTube's really going to help me work on that. Yeah, that's that. So that's why D&D is a yes and no question. Would I play D&D? Absolutely. Would I ask a group of D&D players if I can join their cool D&D group? No. But listen here. Ease, do not play Fortnite. I will never. Okay, I have nephews. So you have kids. I have nieces and nephews, and a couple of them play Fortnite and Paladins. I will never, ever, and you quote me on this, ever touch Fortnite, Paladins, any first-person shooter games. Never, never. So don't ask. It will never happen. And a big time still into it. Lafayette totally understand. Maybe that's what I can do on stream. Do it. There are a lot of people who do very successful D&D campaigns on YouTube, and I love to watch them. I like because it's something you don't necessarily have to visually watch. So sometimes I'll put like my headphones in at nighttime, and I'll put on a D&D stream or video, and I'll just listen to it, and I'll fall asleep to listen to the stories. So I kind of like having a story read to you, except for you got really fun actors and people trying to figure it out. So I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal, Sir Black. If you get into D&D and you don't mind teaching a total noob how to play, I will play D&D with you. So you set that up, and maybe take some time maybe to teach me what the hell to do, and I would be more than happy if you wanted to do that. Not saying you have to do it with me, and absolutely not. But if you wanted to invite me to play D&D with you, and you wanted to make a stream out of it, I would be happy to do that, because I've always wanted to do it. Let's see. Mister, that's a great idea. I want to play D&D now. I want to play with my nephew, but I need to learn. Yeah, so that's the big thing. You would have to be willing. You would have to be willing to teach. I know the basics of it. I understand how it works. I understand character sheets and stuff like that. Um, I feel called out. You need to. Shh. It's okay, Paige. You can play Overwatch. Paige is related to me, by the way, guys. Paige is my niece. She watches my videos and supports me in the background. She's one of my real life fans. Right. You're not just doing this. You're not just doing this to get something right. You can play Overwatch, Paige. I promise. I won't judge you for it. I would judge me for it. I think we may have the making of a group if Sim and Jess are willing to teach me. SCP, do you mind if I call you Jess? Everybody seems to call you Jess. I don't want to call you something you don't want me to call you. I don't mind calling you Jess if that's what you want to be called. Well, if everybody's interested, message me on Discord. I know nothing about it. It'll be my first D&D session, no lie. Yeah, I mean, look, if that's, I mean, maybe that's your niche. Maybe setting that up on your channel would be a good start for you if it's something you really enjoy doing. I mean, why not, right? I have all the books and everything. Do I have to buy something? I mean, I assume that you would be the dungeon master. You'd be running the campaign, right? Do I need to buy something? Something you'll have to get like a list of things that I have to purchase, or do I need anything really? Or can we use like on they have that? Oh yeah, this might be interesting to you. I'm glad you brought this up. What was it? It's on Steam. It's on Steam. I don't know. Maybe you probably already know what I'm talking about, or maybe I'm sharing something new and cool with you. What was it called? It's in software. And I would be more than if this is something cool that you think would be cool for you. I would even be more than happy to purchase it. Where is it? How do I get to that store? Oh, I don't remember what it was called. It's like browse. I have to remember how to get to this, so forgive me for a second, because I think this is really cool to mention. Game development, I think it's under. Let me scroll down. We'll talk after stream on logistics. Okay, cool. Where is it? I really want to find this. I really want to show this off. Maybe it's not in the game development. Oh man, I'm irritated because let me just type in. Let me type in D&D. See if it's in there. No, let me just do a full search. Oh, yeah. This is it. Fantasy Grounds. This is what I was looking for. This is like a... Because I was looking at this because I thought about D&D when I was watching some streams and stuff like that. This is something you may... And you'll have to tell me because I don't know if this is worth it or not. But this is something you may want to look at. Fantasy Grounds D&D player handbook. It has a whole bunch of different things that go with it. Like I think like the whole Fantasy Grounds software. Yeah, this. This you can set up whole campaigns on and build maps and craft worlds and stuff. I don't know if this would be at all interesting to you or if it'd be something that maybe you want to look into, but I suggest it. So look up on Steam Fantasy Grounds. And you can, it looks like you can craft like a whole campaign of things that you can do, and you can kind of like stream this stuff, and so that people have something kind of visual on the screen, and does take sort of all, you can see like on there all the dice rolls and stuff like that. Can I bring this up? D&D Beyond is better. Okay, cool. Yeah, just something you totally triggered a thought on that. So cool. Okay. I'm running out of things now. We're already at 11 o'clock, so I only have about less than 30 minutes now, 23 minutes. That's left for my scheduled screen today, unless we totally run out of things. But I'm all for it. I mean, I've always wanted to do D&D, and I think it would be something cool. So yeah, definitely, we'll talk after stream if you want, or we can talk a little bit later on. If I have to I have some things. I have some errands to run a little bit after stream, so I won't be able to talk for too long. But I'm interested. You perked my interest, and if it'd be something to help get your channel started, and bring in some viewers, yeah, cool. Let's do it. Let's do it. And it looks like we have everybody. You have already a couple people who want to join us now. So, and go ahead. You can call me Jess. Cool. I will remember to call you Jess. And that's why I like having these streams. So I get to know you guys. So so you feel like that I'm actually talking to you, and not just at a name on the screen. So that's why I'm happy you guys pop in at these early morning streams. I will check it out. Okay. Yeah, I'll look at the D&D Beyond, and we can make something out of it. Who knows? We're all gonna quit streaming games, and we're just gonna play D&D for the rest of our life now. So that's it. We're all becoming D&D streamers. What else? Is there anything else? I didn't actually create a list today, so that's my fault. Things that I wanted to talk about today. So I know what my chores are for the weekend. I got to work on the loyalty store. I want to do some work on Discord. Now talk to Sir Black about D&D. And work on some other things. Some real life chores I got. Weekends are busy because I got housely things to do. To clean up after kids being here all week. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. I thought doing pretty good. What is that? An hour and a half of full conversation and not shutting up. You guys tired of me talking yet? Apparently, I have a lot to say. Even I was like, when I was thinking about these morning streams, I was going like, am I gonna be able to fill time for 2 hours in the morning? Am I awake enough? I mean, thank God for this being a coffee stream. That's what brought up the coffee stream. Yeah, just be able to fill time for 2 hours. How am I going to do that? But apparently I don't shut up. So, Paige, I can also show you D&D. Yeah, sure. If you know about D&D, Paige, you just let me know. You show me some stuff so that I don't sound like a complete noob when I talk to Sir Black later. It's like I'd be like, well, Paige said that that you roll a d20 for this, and your character has to have this stat. So I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Anything else? I'm. We talked about what streams we're doing later. I still gotta decide on a game. I gotta decide what my midday stream is gonna be. I don't. If I'm being completely honest, I'm a little burnt out on Raft. Yesterday was not a good day for Raft. Not saying I won't do it, but I'm a little burnt out on it. After 2 days of just barely making it, and dying so many times yesterday. I don't know. What do I have in my library? What do I have? Maybe we can start there. Maybe I can spend this time figuring out what I can play. Mountain Blade was cool. What's new? Is there anything new? New? Featured. Is there anything we can check out? What do we got going on today? How to navigate Steam. Apparently not very well. This is what I want to look at. What is sold well? Baldur's Gate 3, I know nothing about. Star Wars Squadron, I don't know. Cyberpunk is not... Is this out? No, November 18th. I'm like, wait a minute. I want things that have actually been released. You need more than one person for Wrath, for sure. That game is... It is so demanding. Like, I think I made a mistake trying to play that game on my own. But I'm proud of myself. I think I did pretty well. But there's no way in heck I'm going to get to the new areas or be able to last in those new areas without other people. It's just... I'm watching the stream last night with Raptor and them. Yeah, there's just no way in heck. You guys got any suggestions? I mean, I could play... I don't know if I should aim for playing like all the new games. Is that what people are going to be looking for, or should I do I want to play things that are already in my library? Like there are games that I've wanted to play, um, like like you know, games and stuff. I'm looking. I wanted to get back into Ori and the Blind Forest. I know there's a new Ori 2 or whatever it is that came out. I never finished this one. Mountain Blade is really cool. I picked up Eco on somebody's suggestion, but I don't know if I really want to play it now. I wish I would have refunded it, honestly. Dark Horizons, I was playing... Why is things not loading? Why is this all being weird? I gotta go up here. Adventure, was that under my adventure stuff? Why is this all being... Oh, because it's sorting by E, that's why. And I don't want it to be by date. I want it to be... There we go. That's what I wanted. By the way, I got... Okay. Death Stranding. I wanted to do Death Stranding. I don't know... these are all the ones I wanted to play. I wanted to play A Plague Tale. I wanted to play Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, things that I have to finish that I want to play. Hollow Knight was cool. I never finished it, though. I never finished a lot of things. Play the games you want to play. Okay. I mean... I'm at a loss for words there. That was a total lag. That's the goal, because I feel like if I'm having fun, that maybe other people are having fun too. It's just there's so many games I want to play though. That's therein lies the issue. Horizon Zero Dawn. I was playing this one, but I start things and I just don't continue. I was just starting Monster Hunter World. I watched a playthrough on Death Stranding. It looks cool, but not my type of game. Yeah, and see, that's the thing. It's like, it's cool if they're playing the games that I want to play too, but, you know, I want to play things that are interesting too, because even if I'm enjoying it, if there's no interest in it out there for people to watch it, then it's kind of like a throwaway video or a throwaway stream, and I want to try to avoid that. So I want to do things that are a little bit new, but at the same time, you know, are interesting to you guys as well. So I got to balance that a little bit. You guys want to watch me play Beat Saber? Oh, that would be fun. You'll see me sweat up a storm on that one. I definitely want to do more VR. VR games, I think, is definitely going to be my niche in this community, because I seem to be the only one who plays VR right now. I don't know if anybody else streams it right now. Just in our, not that people in general don't stream VR, but, you know, just in our community. So, you know, I haven't tried Boneworks yet. I haven't played Half-Life Alyx yet. You know, things that I wanted to check out. Perhaps have a poll. Yeah, I might. And those guys, that's Nomura. Nomura is my nephew too. So apparently, my family's stopping by. What are you guys doing? Why are you bugging me? I'm kidding. I love you guys. So yeah, I mean, if you guys caught my video, I did this one was fun. It was only 40 minutes though. So it was good though. So that is up on my channel. So it's just you guys check that one out if you guys play VR. It was a fun time. I'll figure it out. And then I'll post them. You guys will just keep an eye on my Discord and YouTube for a notification. I'll figure out what game I'm playing later. I think, I personally, and forgive me for this, I think it's gonna be the Survivalist, because I really liked watching that game and I really want to try it. So it may just give it a first look today. So if you don't want to watch that, I'm sorry if it's boring, because you guys already watch everybody else play it. But I think that might be my go-to today if I have nothing else. I'm going to scroll through some VR games today too and figure it out from there. So that's good. Unless I'm missing something big, I don't know if there's anything else I have to talk about this morning. I guess I might go ahead and call it here. Don't blame me. You're in trouble, mister. Yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. I kind of went through the things that were going through my head this morning. So I guess that's it for this morning. It'll give me a little extra time too. So Sir Black, I'll catch you up on I'll catch up with you on Discord, and we can talk about the D&D stuff if you want to talk about that now, or we can schedule time to talk about it later. Other than that, thank you for everybody who stopped by today. We'll kind of go through my list here. There was Davin. Davin, thank you for always stopping by. You're awesome. B-Tigs, Benson King. We had Sir Black. And that B-Tigs person. I don't know why that B-Tigs person keeps coming. I don't get it. And we had Jess. And my niece and nephew, Paige and Namora. Thank you guys for stopping by. You guys are awesome. Love you. I think that's everybody who... Oh, we had one other person stop by. Chris. It was Chris. Yeah. Chris stopped by. Chris, thank you for stopping by this morning. All right, I think that's it for today. I think we've covered everything. Thanks for enjoying your Saturday morning with me. Thanks for having a cup of coffee with me. Derby, thank you for the cup. He's an imposter. Everybody's the imposter. Everybody's sus. Anyways, thank you guys. I love hanging out with you guys. I love you all. You guys bring a lot of positivity to my life. So thank you for that. And keep an eye out for notification for later for my midday stream. And I'll see you guys then. So have a great morning. And if I don't see you, have a great Saturday. Have a great weekend. And take care, guys. You guys didn't see me change that screen. I didn't change that screen. Nah, you're imagining things. Love you guys. Take care.